Howdy, this is Marcus with Velocity Micro. Hard drive failure can be a demoralizing disaster, leading to crashes and total data loss. And there's absolutely no worse feeling than going into your drive and looking for your family photos or videos or even important documents, and they're just not there, or you can't get them anymore. However, luckily, there are a few warning signs that you can look out for and prevent data loss in the future and know if your drive's failure is imminent. We're going to go over those signs so you can protect your data and get it back up as soon as possible. The first issue might be the most obvious. It's strange noises. Just like a car, if you start hearing a noise that you weren't hearing yesterday and it sounds kind of bad, it probably is kind of bad, and it could mean the imminent failure of your drive. Specifically, HDDs, or spinning disk drives, mechanical drives, have moving parts, which means that they are more prone to failure. Now, no hate on them, they're a great economic way to store a lot of data, but because of those moving parts, they do tend to have a shorter lifespan. So if you hear a clicking, whirring, beeping, it could mean any number of problems, but there is sort of a way to tell which problem is happening. I'm going to put a quick chart up on screen, so if you happen to be hearing one of those things, you can know what's going wrong. Either way, it might be a good time to back up your data ASAP. The next topic is corrupted data. If you go to look for a file and you try to open it and it's corrupted. If you go to look for a file, try to open it and it won't open at all. If you go to look for a file and it's not there at all. This could mean errors within your hard drive that lead to its imminent failure. But it could also be more Bane errors that can be figured out with a disk checker, like System Disk Check or CheckDisk. We recommend downloading one of them and looking at your drives to locate and pinpoint the exact issue that's going on with your drive. Another way to tell that your drive might be failing is everybody's least favorite blue screen of death, the BSOD. Now, BSODs happen for any which reason. They could be any problem that's happening on your computer. However, you really just need to Google the error that's happening. Nowadays, sometimes they include a little QR code that you can just take a picture of with your phone to speed up the process. But if the error is related to your hard drive, as according to Microsoft's website or just the internet, then now you know there's an error with your hard drive. And if it is not your hard drive, you have whatever other problem that Microsoft is telling you that you're having. Sorry. So possibly scarier than a blue screen of death is a SMART error. SMART stands for Self-Monitoring, Analysis, and Reporting Technology. Usually your BIOS should come with this installed. Your system should just have it on it. And especially if you get a SMART error after some sort of crash, it's a pretty acute sign that you may have drive failure or its failure is imminent. So if you can, you should copy all your data, especially your important data, over as soon as possible. All right, so I've talked a lot of smack on HDDs, our friends here, the spinning disk drives, the mechanical drives. The alternative to them are solid state drives, or SSDs. SSDs, however, are not without their own problems. There's actually a specific issue that all SSDs have called TWB, or total bytes written, which is the finite number of times that hard drive can read and write data. You can't change it. They're all finite. It's just how it is. But the way that you deal with this is by keeping track of your current TWB using the proprietary software in accordance with the brand of your SSD. So Samsung has this kind of software. Crucial has this kind of software. If you have a Velocity Micro machine, this will already be pre-installed. But if you don't have a Velocity Micro machine, you may have to go to the manufacturer's website, be it Samsung, Crucial, or whoever, and download the software so you can keep track of not only the TWB, but the overall health of that SSD to make sure it's in a good way. I do want to lightning round through a couple of extra things I have written down that are a little less common, but could be what's going on with your hard drive. A new message indicating that your hard drive is not formatted. This can be caused by software issues or electrical surges. Boot loops, usually caused by viruses or Trojans within the boot sector. System lockups and freezes, possible bad sectors or can be software or resource related. Drive not found. The first thing you should do is just check your SATA connectors and power connectors. Make sure that your drive is powered on and plugged into your motherboard. But if that's not it, you should check your BIOS settings and RAID settings if your drive is rated. And finally, operating system not found. It's a pretty scary one. Check your BIOS settings. It could be a possible hard drive priority issue. If you experience any of these signs and your data isn't backed up, back it up. Back it up now. In fact, your data should already be backed up, and there's something nifty called the 3-2-1 rule. 3 backups of your data, 2 different mediums of backing up, and 1 copy of your data that is off-site. So even if Odin strikes down your house, it catches on fire, and you lose everything, you still have a backup of data, either on a server or, I don't know, at your grandma's house. Now, if your drive does fail, you will need to replace that drive, and the process can be kind of finicky and technical. If that's not your strong suit and you'd rather have some professionals do it for you, we can hook you up with a PC that has lifetime support and a lifetime upgrade program. You can call the number that's on screen right now or visit the website listed just below it, and we can make you a purpose-built machine that does exactly what you need it to and can be upgraded whenever you want it to. This has been Marcus with Velocity Micro. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.